Webster, Las Vegas Sun. Mark, just your reaction to the cross check from Jamie Benn last night and the whole evidence that transpired after that.
Not going to sit here and say I loved it, but we got the 5-minute power play. The refs handled it the way it should have been handled, and we got a big goal from it. Got a ton of momentum for our team. So, yeah, I didn't love what transpired, but it got handled the right way. We stuck together as a team, and now focus is Game 4.
Stay up front.
Ben Goetz, Las Vegas Regional. Nick, we've seen you guys wearing T-shirts with the phrase "it hurts to win" on it. I guess, what does that phrase mean to you, and where did it come from?
I don't know. I guess we just talk about it as a team. Obviously, it hurts to win. Whatever you got to do. If you got to take a hit, if you got a block shot, or whatever you got to do at this time of the year, you got to do it. And I think we did a good job so far at doing that.
Left side, second row.
Jesse Granger with The Athletic for Mark. Along those lines, blocking shots, your defensemen have blocked shots over the last few years a lot. It's even more so this year. Obviously, it takes a lot of sacrifice to put your body there, but outside of that, what do you think they do so well to get in front of so many shots?
I think they've done a good job at timely blocks. Butch has asked our defense to box out a lot more this year, and we got big guys back there that take up a lot of space. So not only the willingness, but they're in the right spots for it to hit them, especially on the PK. We got some big guys that are willing to sacrifice to make big plays, and I don't even know if it's really asked of them. They just do it. That's just the way that our group is made back there.
Stay on the left.
Dan Rosen, NHL.com. Mark, this is for you too. Just defensively as forwards, when the D play close to the net, as you guys do, and you know that this team especially likes to get to the middle and get high tips, what's the responsibility then of the forwards? And how do you, it doesn't look like they're getting many of those opportunities through 3 games, so what's worked well in keeping them out?
Well, I know as winger, center, they got a tough job. They're doing a lot of the grunt work down low with the D, but going side to side. But as wingers, you're just trying to take away time and space of their defense. Make sure that it's hard to get pucks through. They obviously like to shoot pucks off the net to get those pucks, or to get those tips. Sorry. But like I said, Butch has asked our D to box out, and they box out. They don't let anybody get to the front of the net, and that allows our goaltender to make the saves, which he's been making.
Left side, fourth row.
Mark, Gary Lawless, VGK. Mark, what was your message to the group last night after the game? And Nick, what's the response from your group when you hear from Mark and your leadership guys?
I don't know if it was much as a message, but we're one step closer to where we want to be. But we still have one more game to win. We want to have our best game of the series tomorrow night, because we know that they're going to have that desperation. So we need to bring our best foot forward to try and close the series.
Obviously, we have a really good leadership group. We want to keep our foot on the gas, and we know they're going to come out hard next game. So we just got to keep pushing and play our game again.
Left side.
Ed Graney, Review Journal. Mark, Bruce talked a little bit about what you said after games, not specifically, but I told him Jonathan this week has said in the past they've looked ahead and sometimes it's gotten them. What about that room has allowed you to kind of stay in the moment and not look ahead, no matter what the edge is in the series?
Like Nick said, a lot of good leadership in that room. Guys who have won before. Lots of guys that have won before that have, for guys like us to rely on for help, assistance, guidance. We know that anything can happen in a playoff series. It's about just staying even keel. Can't let the highs get too high, lows get too lows, and I think you can see that throughout a game. We obviously had a great start. We had a few lulls, but we get some good saves from our goalie. We never let that get up here, get down here. Just keep playing. Control what you can control.
We'll do 2 more questions, and then we'll do 2 in French for Nick. Left side.
Mark, Greg Wyshynski, ESPN. You mentioned your goalie a few times. I mean, lost in some of the drama last night was how good Aiden played. Just your thoughts on him and coming in and doing the job he's done for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, came in a tough spot in Game 3, middle of a game, but I love his confidence. You know, he knows his game really well. He plays his game, uses his strengths. Probably changed the game significantly. Our power play probably wasn't humming the way we wanted it to on that 5-minute major, and they started getting some momentum off of it. For him to make that save on that 2-on-1 and Nick to pick the puck up, come around and score, that changes the game. Takes life out of the building, took life out of their bench, and he's been doing a real good job at making the timely saves. Made the timely save in Game 2 before the overtime goal, and that's all you can ask for from your goalie is make the saves you're supposed to and hope that he makes a couple big ones, and that's what he's done.
Left side in the back.
Marc-André Perrault, TVA Sport. Question is actually for Mark. Not sure how to phrase it, so hope it's going to make sense. But when the hit happened, like, did you feel like that it hurt, or you knew it wasn't that bad, and your first thought was to, not get in the penalty box after, like?
Didn't feel good. I think I was a little bit surprised, right? It was early in the game. It was my first shift of the game. I didn't expect to kind of get stomped on like that. But I could hear the ref making sure I was all right, and I felt okay to get up. And like I said, the refs did a great job at making sure that the right call was made. The right call was made, and our team sticks up for each other. We'll always stick up for each other. But at that time, we had a huge opportunity to take over the game with a 5-minute power play, and we got a little bit of momentum off that goal late in the power play. Carrier comes out and gets another one with Bluger and Kolesar, and it's hard to come back from down 3. So at that point of the game, it was probably just time to put the pride away and play the game.